Wow, the days just fly by.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Oh, I've just been thinking about how strong we've grown without even realizing it.
That's because we have terrible luck.
What does getting stronger have to do with having bad luck?
We keep running into one mess after another. The Empire, the guilds, everybody hates us. So all this bad luck made us fight, and so we got stronger.
Is that really luck?
It's all right, Carol. As we travel, the winds of luck are little by little turning in our favor.
Exactly. Luck just flies by too, like the wind.
Yuri, you're kind of missing the point. We're invincible! We're strong, unbeatable, unwavering! We are brave Vesperia!
You let your guard down anymore and you'll trip over it.
Come on! I was in such a good mood, too.
You drop your guard more than any of us, old man.
Oh, isn't that just acting?
Oh, my dear Judith, how very perceptive. I guess it takes an adult. Things like this just whiz right over these young'uns' heads, you see.
You ever notice how the old man's ears wiggle when he's lying?
Look! Raven's ears are wiggling!
I never heard anything more ridiculous in my life. You never met anyone as calm and careful as old Raven.
Look at those ears go!
Anyway, the important thing is to proceed with caution, right?
Enemies run and hide when they hear our footsteps.
I can hear them now! Here comes the invincible army! Brave Vesperia!
I don't care how many enemies we've beaten. You guys are just too full of yourselves.
But I don't think any enemy could stand up to us at this point.
See? Even cute little Judith says so.
But doesn't this make you a little uneasy? Getting this strong?
What do you mean?
What if everyone is afraid of us? Or no one wants to be anywhere near us?
Or maybe they'll capture us and put us in a cage for everyone to see.
I see. I hadn't thought about that.
Come on, that would never happen.
Hey, life of luxury in a cage, people attending to my every need. Doesn't sound bad to me.
No matter how strong they get, some people never change.
You're one to talk, Yuri.
Monsters are easier to beat than I thought.
Isn't that better than being harder than you thought?
But I feel sorry for them.
You're way too nice. I don't particularly enjoy being someone else's dinner.
You're right. This is different from inside the castle. The strong eat the weak.
Well, we're not going to be eating any of these monsters.
I won't hesitate to defeat any monsters. But I will never forget what I fought or where I fought it.
Well, suit yourself, I guess.
Then, when I return to the capital, I will make graves in memory of all the monsters I've killed.
I guess you could do that. I don't understand this girl at all.
We sure have fought a lot of monsters.
Yes, I thought by now they might be more scarce, but...
That sounds like something you'd think, Estelle.
If we could wipe out all the monsters ourselves, we wouldn't need anything like barriers anymore.
But why are there monsters anyway?
So that people can defeat them, of course.
I think that's a little extreme.
Well, that's the only thing they're good for.
I wonder... It seems there would be some good reason why they exist.
There's no use thinking too hard about it. Get started on that train of thought and you'll soon be asking yourself why humans exist.
Yes, that's a good question too.
There you go, making things more complicated, old man.
I was trying to get you to stop thinking about these things, not think about them more.
Rita, what does it feel like to fly through the sky?
It's hard to put it into words, but it's not bad.
It looks like it would feel good.
You want to try? Huh? I can handle your weight, no problem. Here, hang on to my legs. This is so much fun! It's a good stress reliever, don't you think?
Hey, it's time to go. Come on, Ristel.
Ristel?
We're two different people, you know.
Repeat's getting really good at handling items, don't you think?
Yeah, but I don't want to eat any gels that have been in a dog's mouth.
He said, come on, don't be like that. If things go bad, take it.
That's one big mouth he's... Wait a minute. Did he really say that? All I heard him do was bark.
Stick around long enough and you'll figure him out. Right, Repeat?
You look a little jealous, Rita.
No way.
Why'd you run away, Yuri?
The way that fight was going, we would have been eaten in no time.
Although we could have ripped our way out from inside its stomach.
This woman's crazy.
I don't know. I think Judith could pull it off. And that scares me.
Did you really want to fight that monster so badly, Judith?
It's not that I wanted to fight it. I just don't like leaving things half done.
This was a strategic retreat. Come on, it would have been bad if we'd actually been eaten.
Yeah, but we should come back here again.
Yeah, if we feel like it. That was a pretty strong monster, but I guess we're done.
I guess we're done? Come on! We just defeated that gigantic monster!
Calm down, Carol. Pull yourself together.
Come on, Yuri! You can at least be a little bit happy! Huh? What's the matter, Estelle? Why are you sitting?
How can both of you take it so easily?
What, did you get scared, Estelle?
That huge monster. I was so nervous.
You were doing just fine while we were fighting.
But if I got like this during battle, I'd end up causing trouble for everybody.
Don't worry about it, Estelle. Here, let me give you a hand.
I'm sorry.
There we go. Now, who do we get to fight next? Bring 'em on, right?
I'd rather have nobody be next.
Huh? Hey, Yuri. You're really ready for another fight, aren't you? Good work. Yeah. Get some rest. You did well.
Who are you talking to, Carol?
Ah!
Ah! Don't startle me like that!
I'm sorry. Did you hear that just now?
Yeah, we heard it.
You talk to your sword?
It cuts better when I do that. Actually, we just won this battle because I gave my sword lots of encouragement before.
Really?
Whatever floats your boat.
Well, that was unexpected.
What?
Nothing. Thank you for all the work you do. We can't wait to see how well you perform next time.
It must be tough having such an unreliable owner. You're the only one we can count on.
Good luck next time.
Wow, thanks, guys! I'll bet my attack power will double in the next battle.
Don't get carried away!
With that, we've beaten all the world's giganto-monsters!
I was a little spooked at first, but we did it.
We probably couldn't have done it if they gathered together like normal monsters.
Maybe they were just really territorial. That could have helped us beat them.
And we got a lot of valuable materials too, since they were a lot stronger than normal monsters.
Yeah, it was a lot of hard work, but it was worth it.
And defeating all of the giganto monsters will help Brave Vesperia's reputation as well.
How? It's a few monsters in parts of the world people have only heard stories about.
Yeah, these guys aren't the kind you run across unless you set out to.
Well, what's wrong with just being happy about it?
You don't seem too happy, Yuri.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a sense of accomplishment, but also kind of empty.
Me too. Every time I beat a really tough enemy, I feel a little lonely inside.
I'm pretty sure that's just the two of you.
These fighting addicts, I swear.
Yuri, that art you did back there was awesome!
Sure was. I bet most enemies couldn't stay standing after getting hit with that.
Yuri?
To know in an instant how I need to move was the first time I've ever felt that.
Whoa! It was really cool, Yuri.
You've done some growing, Yuri. You sure are something.
Estelle!
That art you just did.
Yes, I know. I surprised myself, too. I just kind of stuck attack magic and support magic together and that came out.
No. That was way more powerful than just kind of sticking them together.
Really?
That just shows how strong Estelle's grown.
Well, you're definitely a lot stronger than when I first met you.
Keep up the good work, Estelle.
Of course. You two do the same.
Did you see what I just did?
Yeah, Carol, that was so awesome.
I've gotten really strong.
Brave Vesperia is set if you keep doing things like that.
No, I can't just stop there. I have to keep working, get even stronger.
Looks like he's grown along with his arts. Good job, Carol.
Rita, that magic you used was amazing.
What do you mean? That wasn't really anything special.
Are you kidding? It was special. That was really, really cool.
Enough already. It seriously was not anything special. Compared to you.
Oh, I was thinking how lucky I am to have a friend who's so gifted with magic.
Really?
Yes, really.
Thanks.
Spot! see my amazing performance out there?
Yeah, you were great. But are you okay?
Huh?
I mean, doesn't it strain your heart when you do an art like that?
I'll be fine.
You sure? Well, go easy on yourself.
I wonder if my heart really can take it.
I didn't know you could fight like that.
Yeah, neither did I, actually. That was my first time.
Really? You sure put on a good show.
I thought it might be better to go all out, you know? Baul agrees.
I'm sure he does. We're counting on you, Judith.
And I'm counting on you.
Huh? Looks like the pooch is pretty fired up.
Did you see that art he did? It was like a whoosh attack!
Carol? No. It's actually more of a mercurial laceration.
Lame. Sounds like an old man thought it up.
An old man did, and it sounds damn good.
Oh, will you two shut up? It was a cut, right? So just call it slash.
All right, done.
What's up, Yuri? Is something wrong with your weapon?
No, I was just thinking about how different axes and swords feel to use.
Ah, you use both swords and axes, don't you?
Yeah, but my arts change depending on which I use. It's not a problem or anything, but...
Well, I think you look cooler when you're using axes, Yuri. It makes you look stronger, too.
Really? I prefer Yuri when he's using swords myself.
You should just use one in each hand.
Give me a break.
Yuri, you did it!
It's not such a big deal.
Come on, kid, you won. The least you could do is cheer up a little.
Yeah, I won, but that's not really what I was going for.
Now, don't get greedy. What more could you want than to enter a tournament and come out on top?
Maybe what you wanted more than winning was the feeling that you'd really fought hard.
Yeah, something like that.
Sounds like you understand Yuri pretty well.
After having known Yuri for as long as I have, at least that much is obvious.
Really? I guess you two know each other really well.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yeah!
You did it!
Hey, you actually look a little happy for once.
Of course he's happy. Yuri defeated a lot of very fierce opponents.
Yeah, for the first time, winning actually feels like something.
That's the feeling that you really fought hard. You gave it your all, Yuri.
Right. It feels like this means a lot more than the last time I won a tournament.
Sounds like you two are really getting close. How interesting.
Raven, what are you talking about?
If you're happy for me, old man, then you and me are getting kind of close too, you know.
Oh,
Good job! I knew you could do it, Estelle!
Thank you.
You twerp. You're only saying that now so you can look good.
No, I mean it!
Oh, really? Anyway, congratulations, Estelle.
Thank you. I'm glad I could spread a little joy.
That's good. You looked pretty serious out there. I was worried.
Well, I just felt like I was on display for everyone to see.
It's not a very good feeling to have people betting on whether you'll win or lose.
Yes, but then I realized I should focus on my opponent, not the people watching me. The more you want to beat your opponent, the happier you are when you finally win.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm glad it was a good experience for you, Estelle.
Yes, and all of your encouragement makes me want to work even harder.
Hey, nice work, Carol. You won. You sure have grown strong.
Yeah, thanks.
I hear it's a great thing for a guild's reputation if someone who won the tournament joins them.
Yes, Brave Vesperia could become famous thanks to you, Carol.
Maybe...
You don't seem very happy, Carol.
No. I mean, yeah. What I did, I didn't know. I was like, whoa.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You just flustered because you're not used to it. Come on, Carol, that's not like you.
I don't know. That rambling at the end there sounds just like him to me.
Well, that's done.
You're so nonchalant. Shouldn't you be a little happier?
Nah, that was too easy.
Act tough all you want, but it looked like you were having a pretty rough time out there.
Maybe you're starting to get cataracts, old man. Perhaps I can help you blast them out.
Ah! No.
But you won! That's great! You could at least be a little bit happier.
So what? I won. It doesn't change anything, really.
But they give out a prize specially tailored to the winner.
That's right.
Oh, maybe if I'd won more battles, they would have given me something useful for my research. Guess I should have beaten more opponents.
You already won the whole tournament. I don't think you could have beaten it any more than you did.
What's the matter, old man? You won.
This is a dream. I mean, conquering the Colosseum after all these years.
It was your dream to win this tournament?
Guild members across the world all hope to achieve this once in their lives.
Then your dreams come true. That's great.
No, this can't be real. This is a dream. I know it.
Well, if it's a dream, then you shouldn't be able to feel pain, right?
Let's test it out.
Ah!
Whoa. If the old man wasn't dreaming before, he certainly is now.
That's all there is?
Not enough violence for you, huh?
Oh? Do you really think I'm that violent? That hurts, Yuri.
If you're trying to make us think you're an innocent young maiden, you're not fooling anyone.
Innocent young maidens keep their pretty little selves out of Colosseum tournaments.
Innocent young maidens also don't win tournaments full of powerful opponents.
That's right.
Don't tell me you just got yourself down.
Ah, the melancholic sigh of an innocent young maiden. How picturesque.
Oh?
What, not violent enough for you?
Ooh! What was that? A victory howl?
Yeah, something like that, I think.
He's just a dumb beast, after all. He probably just thinks he had a successful hunt or something.
He can hear you, you know. Repeat thinks about all sorts of things. You've offended him.
What do you mean, all sorts of things?
The significance of him winning a tournament that's held by the world of humans, for example. He's thinking about what a good chance it is to show humans how strong and proud the noble dog is.
What? Your pooch is a philosopher? Don't make me laugh.
So maybe you'd like to have a fight with Rapide, with your honor on the line?
Hey! I don't want to fight you! Hey! Stop fighting me! Let go!
I've been wondering for a while, but you understand what Rapide's saying, don't you, Yuri? Wow! The hourglass is really amazing! The enemies just stop moving!
Yeah, certainly makes it easier to win battles.
You can get ready for what's next, attack enemies, change battle formation. And if we're having trouble running away from enemies, this makes it a cinch. Oh, and it even lets us keep enemies from running away. It's seriously awesome.
Hourglass! Personally, I find this way easier.
The All Divide sure is useful.
No, it's no good. No good at all.
Why is that? I mean, it makes battles easier.
Rely on that gizmo too much, and pretty soon you won't be able to win a battle without it.
Using items is a decent strategy, old man.
Kids, in my day, we fought fine without any of these gizmos and what's-a-mahoozits.
That last battle was sure fast. I wish all battles were that easy.
Easy? I don't know, I didn't feel much of anything. I wanted a little more action, you know?
Oh, you're a fan of getting beaten to a pulp while struggling to beat some crazed giant monster?
Ah, don't put it like that, old man. It's not struggling, it's fun. So much fun. The best part about a battle is its raw challenge.
It's raw challenge, huh? I kinda like the way that sounds.
Sorry, but I'd prefer to avoid the hard-fought battles. They're rough on these old bones.
But that makes it even more fun.
How's that?
That's for you to find out, old man.
That last battle went by in the blink of an eye. You guys are merciless.
Hit before the enemy has a chance to. The only certain victory is a preemptive one.
We can't show our enemies any mercy.
Well, if we take it too easy, then we're just playing with them. Makes me feel sort of bad for him, you know?
But still, I think a little bit of mercy would have been okay, just to be fair.
You're probably the most cold-blooded, merciless killer of us all, Judith, darling.
Oh? You really think that?
Looks like she doesn't even realize it.
I think she's just pretending not to.
Hey, hold on a sec.
What is it? Something the matter?
How me organize these items, would ya?
Since when did we have so many of those?
We haven't been using them. They add up.
If we can get by without using them, so much the better, right?
Is that how it works?
You don't want to get into the habit of wasting items when you don't need to, right?
I'm simply not very familiar with using items.
Well, it doesn't matter what you pick. Just use some items. They're going to waste.
He's right, Yuri. Let's use our items.
All right, if we need to.
Or at least help me sort them out. This is amazing! We've been through so many battles without a scratch!
Yeah! We are so tough!
Yes, it's not fun at all to get hurt, even if we can heal wounds.
Though I have to say it's usually exhilarating to see enemies in pain. You're scary.
Battle scars are the true mark of a man. What's the point of a battle if you don't get hurt?
Oh, you like getting hurt?
That's not what I'm saying.
I don't get you at all.
I get the feeling Rita likes doling out pain more than she likes receiving it.
I do.
You're pretty scary yourself.
It's freezing. Think there's a cabin or something where we can get out of the cold?
I don't think anyone would build a cabin on top of a sheet of ice.
If we just had some fire. Oh yeah, Rita, use your magic to give us some fire, would ya?
What am I, a walking matchbox? And besides, using it on you would be a waste of air.
What's the big deal? Weren't you just using it over and over again just a little while ago?
That was to defeat enemies. What would you want me to set on fire anyway? You've got a pretty muscular body.
Huh? Well, I mean, with the guilds and the knights and all, it's a lot of work.
Doesn't look like there's enough fat to burn very well.
That's too bad.
Huh? Hey!
Huh? Are you catching a cold, Estelle?
No, it's just... I've been so cold ever since I saw Rita use that water magic of hers.
That's terrible! Are you sure you're okay? Achoo!
No, it's both of you? You should just tell Rita to stop using that kind of magic.
I can hear Rita already. I'll decide what type of magic I use, thank you very much.
Oh, come on. If we tell her that we might be coming down with colds, I'm sure she'll...
What's that? Something about me? Achoo!
Hey, you catch a cold too?
Maybe someone's talking about me behind my back.
Oh, what to do?
What do you mean?
I'll die if I can't take a shower once a day. And in a dry old desert like this?
Really? Rita, you have to do something!
Huh. Idiot. She'll be fine. It's not like she's a flower. Going without a shower won't kill you. It's been 10 days since I last showered, actually.
It's been that long? I'd be on my deathbed if I were you.
I've got it! Rita's not a flower, she's a prickly cactus! Die! Ah! It's so hot!
That's because Rita keeps using all that fire magic.
It doesn't have anything to do with my magic. The desert's just hot!
Ah!
Whatever. It's just really hot.
What? Are you saying I should stop?
I guess we're saying it'd be real nice if you would.
I won't stop.
Huh?
I won't stop. I like it!
Aren't you hot too? Come on.
I'm hot, but using the magic makes me feel so good that I forget all about being hot, all right?
Oh, Rita's nuts!
You look very good swinging a sword, Yuri.
You're not bad yourself, Estelle.
Really? My swordmaster used to scold me terribly.
Well, I have to admit I'd be surprised if you looked too natural.
I really don't like fighting. I don't like hurting people.
How ladylike of you.
But if I don't fight, I'll end up hurt myself, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
I wish I could enjoy fighting like you do, Yuri.
You think I enjoy this?
Don't you? I mean, the way your eyes shine, that only happens when you're fighting.
Oh, really? Wow, you're pretty observant.
Yes, I like watching people.
I don't understand Repeat. He's a dog with claws and fangs, but he uses weapons?
Yeah, I guess dogs do usually fight with claws and fangs.
Huh? But Repeat's a dog, isn't he?
Rapide is Rapide.
What does that mean?
Whatever he is, Rapide doesn't think of himself as a dog. That's why he uses weapons and items. But that's not to say that he thinks of himself as a human either.
I don't really understand, but he seems very proud.
Yep, so show him some respect.
Hey, Yuri, are you translating what Rapide's saying?
Nah, it's just your imagination.
Isn't it hard to use a weapon that large, Carol?
It's a little heavy, but I need to hold something large like this to make myself look bigger.
That's just the right trick to hide your minuscule size.
Ah, you want to look bigger to fool the enemies.
Now that you mention it, small monsters often puff themselves up to appear more menacing.
Right, it's just like... Huh? Are you saying I'm the same as a monster?
Even so, changing your appearance doesn't change who you really are, Carol.
Are you dangerous? Tell us right now if you are.
It's okay. I'm an elite hunting blade. There's nothing to worry about.
I hope that's not another one of your clever tricks.
Rita, you seem very used to fighting for someone who's been doing research in Ospio for so long.
I'm just used to using magic, and I've been working to cultivate a calm mind.
A calm mind, huh?
Is there something wrong with that?
Ooh, ouch!
Sorry, I thought you were a monster.
I'll startle you someday. You just wait.
You think we might cut down on the battles a bit? This old man can't take it for much longer.
Really? We haven't been fighting any more than usual.
Yeah, but keeping up with your youthful pace is killing me.
Perhaps we should go with the pace of someone older and slower?
Who are you calling older and slower?
Don't worry, you're still young and full of life.
Ah, yes. I'm glad you understand me at least, Judith, honey.
He was the one who called himself an old man.
Cut him some slack, Carol. People his age get sensitive about these things.
Your spear fighting is fluid and your footwork is amazing. I love watching you fight, Judith.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Aren't all Critians more of the nerdy, scholarly type? More indoors than outdoors people?
Yuri's anti-book comments aside, is it true that the Critia don't fight in battles?
It seems most of us don't like fighting very much.
So you're an exception?
A weirdo among weirdos, then.
How strange. I've always thought it was normal to fight someone who was threatening you.
Yeah, true.
Really? Is that normal?
Sure, it's normal.
Totally normal.
I see. Doesn't all that fighting ever make you tired, Yuri?
Nah, I've got you here to heal me if I get hurt, after all.
But getting hurt and getting tired are different. Don't you ever run out of energy?
I'd say swinging my sword gives me more energy rather than taking it away.
You're like an over-energetic kid who runs around until he passes out.
Of course, I've got more energy than a kid, so I can make that much more mischief.
Ah, youth. I'm out of breath with just one swing. I wish I could go back to my younger days.
Talk about pathetic.
Don't worry. Won't be long before you're in the same boat as me, kid.
I don't think that's too funny, old man.
Well, until then, you can just sit and suffer in admiration of my youthful energy.
That's the first time I've ever heard of someone suffering in admiration. You know, at first I wasn't comfortable with fighting, but recently I've gotten quite used to it.
Oh yeah? Well, you have been fighting a lot, huh?
It looks like you're still wasting energy with some unnecessary movements, though.
I always try hard to think of what I should do next, but somehow I just can't get things right.
Maybe you're thinking too hard?
If you fought more on a gut level, your body might respond more fluidly.
On a gut level. I see. So I just need to follow my instincts.
You think maybe she misunderstood what we were saying?
Maybe, but I think she'll figure things out.
What? Tired already? What a poor excuse for a warrior.
Tired? No way, not me.
It wouldn't be strange if you were, Carol. You've come the farthest out of all of us.
The farthest out of all of us. Maybe.
You're young. Young people have to work hard. It's nothing to be getting all worked up over.
Carol may be energetic, but he's still a child. He doesn't have as much strength as the rest of us.
I'm fine. I can work just as hard as you two do.
Exactly. You can't be using your age to get out of doing your part for the team.
I know that.
Carol, you're really good when you put your mind to it.
Hey, Carol. You weren't just fishing for a compliment from Judith, were you?
Rita, last night you were saying the strangest things in your sleep.
What was it? Come on, tell me.
Hey, don't go telling weird stories about me.
You were chanting magic spells.
So what? That's not scandalous or anything.
Shut up! What were you expecting anyway?
Rita, I think all this fighting we've been doing is getting to you.
Rita, you were so cute saying spells in your sleep.
What are you talking about?
But I have to say, I was pretty surprised when the spell actually worked.
Seriously?
You see, Rita, you should really get a little more rest.
How much of that was true and how much of it was a total lie?
Oh, I've never been very good at lies.
I can't believe I've gone this long without dying in battle. This can't be good.
It seems good to me. Or do you still not care about dying since you already died once?
I can't say that feeling's totally gone, but maybe it's lessened a tad.
Yeah, then show it. Be happy.
Fate waits until you're on top of the world to knock you down. I gotta stay on my toes.
So you're just going to keep pretending like you're troubled and hope fate doesn't notice.
Smart kid. I'm gonna keep testing my luck and see just how far it takes me.
Well, don't come crying to me when fate comes for payback.
Judith, you always go right for the enemies, don't you?
Yes, you never hesitate at all.
You're a juggernaut.
Huh? What does that mean, Yuri?
It means she charges like a boar.
A juggernaut means something that has so much inertia that it can't be stopped or redirected.
Huh. Hey! Judith's gone!
Sorry, I'm back now.
Where did you go, Judith?
Oh, I thought I saw something. Seems like it wasn't a monster after all.
That instinct of yours to attack anything that moves reminds me of a wolf. I don't know what we do in this journey without Repeat's help.
How come Repeat's so strong, anyway?
He trained hard in order to capture the spot of Big Boss.
What do you mean, capture the spot of Big Boss?
It was a battle to defeat the little wolves, the leaders of all the dogs and cats in the capital.
They had a leader?
They were the former Big Bosses. They oppressed the cats and dogs and even harmed humans.
I'm really interested in hearing more, but...
Yeah. If it's a long story, maybe you could tell us when we have more time?
Oh well, your loss. Long story short, Repeat fought for the dogs and cats. And now he's their boss.
So he got stronger to protect the ones he cared about.
And the reason he's fighting now is also to protect the people he cares about, right?
Huh? Where's Yuri?
Oh, he said he was gonna go for a jog.
Really? He sure is energetic.
Hey, Carol.
What's up, Yuri?
I just haven't fought many battles lately, and I don't want to get out of shape. You want to come?
Sure, I guess.
All right, I'll come along too.
Okay, this time's for real. 4-mile run followed by 100 sit-ups, push-ups, and squats. Let's go.
Oh, hold on here. Are you serious? Estelle, you're okay with this?
Huh? Isn't this a normal exercise routine?
Yeah, that's our princess for you. All right, let's go.
Why do I have to go?
I'm just a bother for everyone. I fought with Yuri when we started out, but recently...
Yuri says that he doesn't want you to get hurt.
You must be very important to him. I'm jealous.
Huh? You mean...
Estelle, what do you think of Yuri anyway?
Oh, come on, it's obvious.
But please stop! You have the wrong idea!
What are you two adults trying to convince Estelle of this time?
Oh, does our genius mage want in on this too?
Yuri's just been keeping her out of battle because Flynn asked him to take care of her, right?
That's right. That's what it is. There's nothing else to it. Nothing at all.
Poor Estelle.
Oh, it's absolutely heartbreaking.
I'm telling you, you have it all wrong.
Hey, let me fight every once in a while too, okay?
Really, Carol? You want to fight that badly?
Yeah, I want to fight for brave Vesperia.
There's more that you can do for the guild than just fighting, you know.
That's a pretty surprising bit of wisdom coming from you, old man.
But what should I do then?
You could cook food for us or gather information about places we're going. You're good at those kinds of things, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you're really good at finding cute girls for me to talk to, right?
Hold on. Carol, have you really been doing that for the old man?
I mean, Raven told me to bring cute girls to him, so...
This kid's such a cutie. The ladies are all over him.
Carol, you shouldn't be so trusting.
Huh? Why's that?
Trusting of what?
Never mind. Oh, okay. That's why.
Yeah, don't you think?
What?
Doesn't it stress you out just watching everyone else fight all the time?
You sure you're not confusing me with yourself?
You don't wonder what it is about yourself that makes other people not want to rely on you?
Maybe that's the way you feel.
You really do have it together, Rita.
I get to think about things while you all are in battle. It's nice.
I guess hitting Carol and kicking the old man aren't as much of a stress relief as I thought.
What? You think stuff like this relieves stress?
Ow! So cut it out!
Raven, you haven't fought with us much at all, have you?
Oh no, quite the contrary.
What do you mean?
While you all have been busy fighting your own battles, I've been doing some fighting of my own.
Are you saying we've just been too caught up with our own fighting to notice?
Huh? But I looked over during a battle the other day. You were just hanging around like normal.
Well, you never know when the demons of sleep or hunger will rear their ugly heads.
I see. That must be tough, what with the lack of urgency or any real danger.
And yet you always suffer a crushing defeat.
It's so true. So maybe you can swap me in sometime soon? I'll work hard.
Hey, Yuri, something's weird about Judith.
Judy's always weird.
You're terrible. Can't you see how stressed I am?
What's the matter? Did something happen?
I'm just not helpful at all, am I?
That's not true. Why would you say that?
No, you don't have to pretend. I'm too weak, I know it.
You? Weak? Trust me, nobody thinks that at all.
No, it's all right. Don't try to make me feel better. It's easier for me this way anyway.
You're bored, aren't you? Not being able to fight?
Oh.
Is that what you're worried about?
No, it's okay. I can handle the boredom. Besides, I have Baul to talk to.
You look pretty tired, Rapide. Ow! Hey!
He only looks tired to lull his enemies into a false sense of security.
Enemies? I'm not an enemy!
He hasn't been fighting lately. Maybe he has a lot of pent-up energy. Play with him some.
Don't you think it'd be better if you did that, Yuri?
Oh, that's nice, Carol. Looks like Rapide's warmed up to you.
What? He just wants attention because he hasn't been fighting lately. Let go! Let go! I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Huh? You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air. The air produced when you use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly. It's the same as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Wow, interesting. Thanks, Rita.
You sure don't know much about your own possessions.
I guess I better take good care of my bag.